Located in the southwesternmost region in the United States lies California. This state is divided into 16 climate zones, with 11 zones within the boundary of the southern region. This uniquely places the Southern California region as one of the most diverse environments in the United States, while including the only area within the nation to have the desired Mediterranean climate conditions. These regions' geomorphic typology also contributes to its ecological diversity, dividing the southern region into 8 geomorphic provinces consisting of the Colorado Desert, Mojave Desert, Basin and Range, Sierra Nevadas, Great Valley, Coast Ranges, Transverse Ranges, and Peninsula Ranges. Overlaid with the climactic zones, the region can generally be divided into 3 areas: the desert, inland, and coastal areas, with zones 4 and 13 considered as the southern tips of the mountainous regions. Let's take a quick look into each area and the impacts toward the environment and surrounding climates.
The southeastern region of California is dominated by primarily arid desert conditions, varying slightly, but enough to designate 3 major and distinct climate zone regions: climate zones 14, 15, and 16. These zones range from arid desert air at sea level, low desert below sea level, and high desert conditions above 1,500 meters, with characteristically varying ranges of temperature from freezing to above 37 degrees Celsius. This region's weather is less influenced by coastal effects, but more directly by continental factors because of the mountain ranges directly to the east, which cut off coastal wind currents. This area is also prone to wildfires during particularly dry regions that can spread to neighboring zones. Climate Zone 14 is medium to high desert, which is similar to the neighboring cold winter Zone 16, and subtropical low desert Zone 15. Here, the continental mass influences this interior climate more than the ocean. Zone 14 climate is characterized by wide swings in temperature, both between summer and winter and between day and night. Hot summer days are followed by cool nights. Freezing nights are often followed by 15 degrees Celsius days. This zone has a recorded high temperature of 46 degrees Celsius and a low of minus 16 degrees Celsius. Thusly, climactic design priorities for this zone as well as the neighboring zones 15 and 16 differ for winter and summer seasons. In the winter, priorities emphasizing insulation, reduce infiltration of cold, and included passive solar design to reduce the stress of energy demands. In the summer, design priorities address shade, the use of evaporative cooling, and the implementation of high thermal mass with night ventilation. There are almost as many cooling degree days as heating degree days, and the hazards of this climate to inhabitants are late spring frosts and desert winds. Summers are hot and dry, and it does not rain or snow more than 2 centimeters per month. Winters are cold, especially on the slopes and hillsides where cold air drains off on winter nights. Zone 14 is a high energy consuming climate, where cooling and heating is needed to maintain comfort.
The metropolitan area of this region is referred to as the Inland Empire of Southern California. Major cities include industrial Los Angeles, Orange, Fullerton, Escondido, and Rancho San Diego. The elevation of the entire region ranges from 9 meters to 250 meters. Heading west from the desert region, the inland zone's climate changes quickly due to the topography of the land. In addition, the inland region is heavily influenced by the coastal and desert climates, as it is an intersection point for the hot, dry inland winds from the east and the cool, moist marine air from the west. Therefore, this region has several unique climate conditions. The winters can be cold, with occasional snow accumulation that can rise up to 15 centimeters. However, it typically melts away within days. The basic rule of thumb for precipitation asserts that as the terrain descends towards the coast, rainfall decreases as well. In the summer, isolated afternoon thunderstorms can pop up during the hottest part of the summer. In the winter, the average temperatures range from highs at around 20 degrees Celsius to lows at 9 degrees Celsius. In the summer, the temperature ranges from highs at 30 degrees to 18 degrees. Some parts of the inland region are as close as 18 kilometers to the waterfront, where the ocean helps to moderate the temperature from the extremes. However, some eastern inland areas experience larger changes, where winter temperatures may fall below freezing and summer temperatures often exceed 34 degrees Celsius. Therefore, it is not only imperative but advantageous to employ passive cooling and heating strategies to achieve comfort standards. In the farming areas of the inland region, tropical fruits and vegetables thrive, including the iconic California avocado, citrus, and even mangoes and papayas. Most of the inland region is famous for growing citrus because the summers are hot and winters never frost. As the graph shows, this area has as many heating degree days as cooling degree days. The mountainous area has high wind speeds in the spring due to the Santa Ana winds, which will be discussed during the next section. A cross-examination of the region reveals a significant microclimate at the San Fernando Valley, an urbanized bowl-shaped valley of the Transverse Ranges. The valley, as it is often referred to, is about 670 square kilometers, most of it under the jurisdiction of the city of Los Angeles. With an approximate 1.8 million residents, the valley is subject to the urban heat island effect. Furthermore, the dense pollution creates a unique heat trap, which significantly raises temperatures beyond its surrounding areas.
Venturing further west towards the coast of the Pacific Ocean, Zones 5, 6, and 7 make up Southern California's coastal climate region. In the summer, regions along the coast of Southern California have average temperatures ranging from 28 degrees Celsius to lows around 14 degrees Celsius. In the winter, temperatures range from highs at 14 degrees Celsius to lows at 4 degrees Celsius. Southern California enjoys moderate coastal humidity ranging from 55 to 80%. In addition, summers are cooled from the prevailing westerly winds from the Pacific. These conditions encourage effective passive strategies, such as natural ventilation, which result in low energy consumption. Compared to Zones 5 and 6, Zone 7, the southwestmost climate zone, hosts a unique climate phenomenon known as the Santa Ana winds. Between the months of September and March, westerly winds change direction and navigate from the northeast. As the coastal air heats up, a considerable pressure difference in the desert drives the hot air through the inland topography. As the hot and dry air funnel through the mountainous ranges, the winds increase velocity from average speeds of 56 kilometers per hour at the Los Angeles Basin to 80 kilometers per hour below the hills and mountains. June gloom is a commonly referenced weather condition found in the coastal region. Other related weather phenomena are May gray and fogust. These unique events are characteristic of late spring weather patterns, in which a combination of inland heat, offshore cool water, and prevailing wind patterns result in foggy and overcast weather to the coast regions. Although coastal palm trees have an iconic and ubiquitous presence in Southern California, many people are unaware that they are not, in fact, a native species. Palms thrive in the Mediterranean climate, but due to their reliance on vast amounts of water, sustainable landscape design encourages native and desert vegetation. Living in the southmost city of San Diego, we are fortunate enough to experience the best weather the United States has to offer.